So the video we're going to be looking at today is an interesting video from this Nigerian brother.
The way our forefathers dem take enjoy nature, the way they take pay attention to nature, many of us now don't move out from nature because say we dey feel say we wan open eye. But at the end of the day, you no go fit survive as human being without your environment.
I personally feel particularly dragged. I feel like this brother was speaking to me in some way. So it's this interesting video I came by on TikTok where this Nigerian brother had a very some very interesting things to say about how we no longer relate with nature like we used to as a people. And I believe a good number of us as well are going to feel particularly dragged by this video, but it's a very interesting video. I came by it and I thought I should bring it on here as well. The video was made predominantly in Pidgin, and I know not all of us understand Pidgin, so I created subtitles for this video. So those of us who don't understand Pidgin can follow up. So without further ado, let's get right into the video.
As human, I can't get to understand, say, the more we dey clamor for this civilization, the more we dey marry this Oyibo civilization, the more we dey take ourselves out of our immediate environment. If you look around now, you will find out so many people now wey dey this environment just dey exist for inside this earth, but they no dey take our time to even say make they pay attention to nature. Now make if you look around this earth now, you will find out say so many people sef as we dey now no know when to expect full moon.
Guilty.
Many not dey sit down for outside again the way we dey sit down for outside before. Many not dey sit down for outside again to even say, okay, make we go take breeze for outside.
Guilty.
Those days when we dey young, we go see our parents, they go sit down for outside, they go dey take breeze. From there you go dey admire the moon, you go dey admire stars. We just dey look at the sky for night and they see how beautiful the sky be.
That's actually something that my family used to do back then when we were younger. We used to sit out and just gist, tell stories. Mom and dad share stories, sometimes mythologies, but we don't do that anymore. And when brother mentioned the thing about the moon, I was like, oh my goodness, because I know nothing about the moon. I'm laughing, it's not funny, but I really don't know anything about the moon. I don't know how to count the moon days. I don't know when to expect a full moon, the circle of the moon. I don't know none of that.
Are you not ashamed of yourself? Are you not embarrassed? This is really embarrassing.
Most of us not even take our time, say, okay, more go river, more just go see river. You not mean say you need to swim. Just go see river. Many of us they exist now. We don't even know which month now be dry season and which month be rainy season.
Guilty.
Many of us just dey exist like that. Many of us sef as we dey now not even dey take natural air again. Once they bath for morning, go enter your motor AC, you go reach work for your working place, AC dey. As you finish for work in the evening, you go enter your AC car down to bar where you want to go drink. Only that one I be the sit out now where we call get. Where most people dey pay attention to. You go sit out for night, drink beer. When you finish, you go enter your AC car, go back house, go take another AC again inside your house. Now so our life just dey revolve.
And you know what's even more crazy, especially for this AC part, is that we have in Nigeria, at least, or I don't want to speak for across the board, the continent. In Nigeria, to be specific, we have tied AC to enjoyment. If you have AC in your house, you are enjoying, you're a big man. Is that even like a healthy practice?
We not dey take our time to pay attention to our immediate environment. Many of us have not even take out their time to reach out to their next door neighbor. Your neighbor go wash cloth come up for us. You there, so you go allow rain beat your neighbor cloth. And you there. Many of us don't understand the meaning of neighbor again.
It had to be said. Unfortunately, we are becoming very reclusive. We are becoming more individualistic than how we used to be communal as a people. And it's actually very sad. And I think what sets the tone for this is the kind of houses we started building and the kind of communities and areas we started creating. These communities and areas and houses are very different from the kind of communities and areas and houses we had back then. The way I grew up, we didn't grow up rich. I'm not from a rich home. I grew up in a face me, I face you community, face me, I face you area. So face me, I face you, how can I describe this now for people who do not understand, non-Nigerians? Okay, so picture this, a long corridor of just rooms like that to your right, long corridor of rooms like that to your left, and again another corridor of rooms like that in front of you and adjacent, like that, right? And there's no demarcation, there is no protector, no nothing. Your neighbor comes out, you come out, you see your neighbor, oh neighbor, good morning. You speak to your neighbor, you guys exchange gist, and it's easy to meet one another and communicate with one another. There is no barricade, there is no separation. So that kind of situation fosters relationship with neighbors. That community encourages that kind of communal behavior because of the setting it was back then. And that was how I grew up. But as the years go by, we started having less and less and less of that kind of houses. As we are so-called developing and modernizing, we are now having these flats and compounds with gated communities, so-called high-end areas. People start moving into gated communities. People start moving into flats that are in compounds with gates. And a flat is very different from the kind of houses that I told you that I grew up in. House where there were no barricades, where, like I said, corridors like this, and there are rooms, corridors like this, rooms, and when your neighbors come out, you guys can, you see your neighbors every day. But when you move into a flat, you might not even see your neighbor every day, right? Because now you are in your own space. You are in your space, your neighbor is in their space, your landlord, if he shares the same compound with you, is in their space. The environment tells you to mind your business because everybody's just like that, right? And slowly you start to be very to yourself and your family. If you have family, or if you live alone like me, you just be with yourself like that. When you move into such a place, you immediately pick up the vibe that you met there, and you just start to roll with it. I think our housing played a major role in why we started becoming very less communal as a people. The modern environments that we have going now, the modern houses and the modern way of living just doesn't foster relationship and community like the type that at least I grew up in, back then in the 2000s, early 2000s. We live in a community, but we are not exactly in the community, present in a community like we used to be back then. Our houses have divided us from our people. Yes, when we're doing this, we're going for the comfort, we're going for all of the good stuff that it comes with now. But the downside, I think, is this disconnect from the community.
The way our forefathers and enjoy nature, the way they pay attention to nature, many of us now don't move out from nature because say we dey feel say we want open eye. But at the end of the day, you not go feel survive as human being without your environment. Without this nature, you not go fit survive. We need ourselves. If your forefathers not pay attention to nature, you feel say the fulfill no say birds of the same feather and they flock together. If you pay attention to the sky, look how birds they fly. Where they fly, the same feather they fly with each other. It takes somebody where they pay attention to your environment to feel understand saying so this thing they be. That word actually dead deep. If you know they pay attention, you know go feel understand your environment. Now all way to they live now artificial. Human being just they exist, but human being no one exist with the environment. Now there our problem dey now. Many of us now don't box ourselves with religion to use people who don't exist thousands of years ago as manual for our own life. Where would they live now? Year 2023. You dey forget say life not get manual. Life na experience. As you come, you go experience your own, you go talk your own experience, you go. Other people go come, go experience their own, they go talk their own experience, they go. Na so life be. Life na based on experience. Life no get manual. Even with the manual where you want use for your as guide for your life, you go still mess up. You go still make mistake. Because why? Life no get manual. You not fit prepare finish for life. So okay, you don't prepare finish, you get the manual of life. You not fit. Because you never know what to expect. Life now could be where human being go dey. Human being go shut himself out from everything wey concern the immediate environment. Human being just shut himself out for wetin concern him own immediate environment. Many of us don't know fruits and their season. We don't know food and their season. Many of us don't eat natural food again. Now chemical with a swallow food belly.
And then we are eating now a lot of junk. we are starting to eat a lot of junk over here. And the sad part about the junk part, I want to incorporate it because he did not mention that. The sad part about the junk part is over here in Nigeria, we see junk as luxury. Oyibo luxury. Ah, this English wants to kill me. We see junk here as luxury. If you can afford junks, you have money, you are enjoying, oh, you are living the life. Worry akpo, they'll be telling you, worry akpo. I know it's different for like America because over here junk is expensive.
It is the rich people in Europe that eat fresh farm food like the poor people in Africa, while it is the poor people in Europe that eat junk food like the rich people in Africa. In Africa, it is mostly the rich that deal with issues obesity, while in Europe, it is mostly the poor that deal with issues obesity.
Many of us not even they follow, not even they once in a while. It's okay, may you pluck this leaf, may you pluck this leaf, may you eat this leaf, may you drink the water from this leaf, may you wash and take the water. Many of us don't come out for our environment.
The way our ancestors used to live and how they used to pass knowledge on from generation to generation, we don't even do that anymore. Like every single knowledge at this point is almost dead. Like there are leaves out there that you can't take for cough. Don't ask Ivie, she doesn't know it. Like I said, I'm one of the people he's talking about. The present generation don't know, me, myself included, don't know what leaves to pluck to use to cure malaria. The present generation don't know what leaves to pluck for cough. The present generation don't know what leaves to squeeze for your skin if you have like a skin condition or something. But we have all of these leaves in our backyards. Yeah. Me right now at my big age, if I am down and I'm sick, because I don't like tablets. It's very difficult for me to swallow. I hate the smell. I can't stand it. I'm one of those people that used to put tablets inside eba, inside fufu with soup to swallow because I can't take it down. It makes me I'm scared of drugs. I said it. So what I do is I call my mom. Yeah, I am hiding my face in shame because I should be embarrassed. I do this every time. Yes, I call my mom and I tell my mom I'm sick, I feel this way, I feel that way, and she go gets the leaves and she boils them, and that's why I take. At my big age, I know some of these leaves, right? But do I know how to mix them? Do I know which to add to which? I know pawpaw leaves is very medicinal. I know mango leaves are good. I know dongoyaro is good as well. But isn't it crazy that I never once thought I probably should learn, especially as someone who hates tablets the way I do? I never thought I should learn. And I have been living my entire life like this, just not caring to know even. And I think that's the point brother is trying to make here. Or one of the points he's trying to pass across. The fact that we are so ignorant and we don't care. And we are so nonchalant. And sometimes even very proud in our ignorance. That's crazy. My mom does this for me every time I fall sick. And I have never for once in my life thought, okay, maybe it's about time he start asking her exactly what she's mixing. It's about time he start gathering all of this information. If she goes, all that goes with her. I can't even do what she does for me for my kids. That's crazy.
If not be shock, we not go swallow medicine again. Now shock many of us dey swallow. We don't move out from nature. And with the feel say we go fit survive. We not fit survive. Oh. We not fit survive. Because you not fit do without nature. You no go fit. You not fit try am.
And very interestingly, herbal treatments are very effective. You take them once today, the next day you are feeling like, oh, you are definitely going to live. I need to do better. We all need to do better. We are really slipping away and losing it as a people. We have lost it even as a people. Look at me. Yeah, just look at me. I'm so lost. It's crazy. It's sad. We've got to find a way to retrace our steps, because if we continue like this, I don't know where we are going to end up. And the crazy part is that this so-called civilization and modernization that we're embracing, it doesn't even help us as a people, because we've always been communal. Yes, I'm not saying that community is dead in Nigeria right now. I mean, we still have community, but it's dying. If we continue like this, we would eventually become like the West. And it would be of no good to us. But how do we even go about retracing our steps and, righting all of these wrongs? That's the part that I am lost and don't have an answer to. But maybe you guys do. Maybe you guys have suggestions. How do we even start? I don't know, but I want to hear what you guys think though. So let me know down below in the comment section what your thoughts are. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope with the whole pidgin dynamic, it wasn't too difficult. I hope you were able to flow with the conversation and the things that brother said. But yeah, I will see you guys in the comment section. Let's continue this conversation there. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one as well. We go there. Bye.